Hi friends, I'm Angela Burt, and this week my assignment was to summarize Chapter 1 of our textbook, Reading and Understanding Research. Chapter 1 of that textbook was actually titled The Research Report, and the authors discussed two main topics in that chapter. Number one, the authors discussed the kinds of valuable information that can be gleaned from a research report besides those actual research results. Okay, so there's actually a lot of good information that we can find in research reports that go beyond just the obvious. And then the second thing that the authors discussed in Chapter 1 was what constitutes a research report. When we're reading professional literature, how can we be certain that what we're reading is a sound research report? Okay, so back to topic number 1. Besides the results of a research project, what kinds of information might we turn to for research reports? On page 10 in Chapter 1, the authors give us 8 different reasons why we might look at research reports besides just those research results. Today, I'm just going to discuss 2 or 3 of those for you for this summary. Number 1 that I think was really important was the reference list. So if you're trying to find information on a particular topic, you can go to a research report and you can look at that reference list to find other things that have been written on that that are directly related to the topic that you're interested in. A second thing that our authors mentioned was that you might go to these research reports to look at methods of observation and recording. Let's say that you have a question you'd like to explore in your own classroom and do a little research informally there. You can go to a research report and learn about effective and efficient ways of observing and also ways of recording those observations. And then one other thing that I found very helpful out of those 8 that the authors gave us was to explore new terminology and keywords associated with a particular topic. Expanding our vocabulary can expand our conceptual understanding of a topic. And so those research reports would be an excellent place to go and kind of extrapolate that very precise, specific subject matter vocabulary. Moving on now to the second part of that chapter, what makes a research report a research report? On page 16 of Chapter 1, the authors give us a working definition of a research report, and I would like to read that for you right now. It says, a research report gives the history of a study, including what the researcher wanted to find out and why it seemed worth discovering, how he or she gathered the information, and what he or she thought it all meant. So that is the working definition of a research report that our authors give us. And then on, page 19 of Chapter 1, our authors actually give us 11 critical characteristics of a sound research report. And we want to become good stewards of that information. We want to be able to look at a report and identify accurately and pretty quickly whether or not what we're reading is a true research report. The authors go on to discuss the prolific amount of published material available to us. Much of it is accurate, much of it can be very helpful, etc. However, a lot of it will not be true research reports. So that leaves us with a sort of buyer beware type of situation. Know what you're reading, and then we can make an informed decision about the amount of credibility we are willing to assign to that source. So 2 things in Chapter 1. What else is available in a research report other than just that, those research results? What else can be valuable there to us as readers? And then part 2, how to really identify a true research report. Thank you.